I'm shooting a lot this side because the light is much better here, and I think I feel tired when I'm shooting, against my previous wall because I'm standing. So I feel this is much better space for me. So are you someone who needs constantly someone to accompany you to do things, or when you're alone you don't know what to do with yourself? If you are someone like that, then you should continue watching my video. Hello everyone, this is Cal, your pal, and today I'm going to talk about how to enjoy your own company. If you are an introvert, I think you would relate to this video more. We are always taught कि नहीं interact करो लोगों के साथ, business partnerships करो, or hang out more often with people, go and attend office parties या social gatherings, have a travel buddy. आजकल तो बहुत ज़्यादा Tinder वगैरह पे people are searching for a travel buddy. And somehow, if you're spending time alone, or if you're doing a lot of things on your own, people find it odd, or they're like, what's wrong with this person? A lot of times I feel spending time with ourselves, enjoying our own company is not given too much of importance. In fact, people feel there's something wrong with you, you should not go into depression or something. People will start questioning ki kuch problem to nahi hai na? Why is he spending so much time with himself? Nowadays, of course, because we have so much on our phones, okay, we don't, even if we are spending time on our own, we have a companion, which is our phone. We're always trying to have company. I'm not just talking about people. Spending time alone ka matlab hota hai not sitting in front of the TV or having your phone in your hand constantly, having all these distractions and noises to keep you company. The way people are these days, so many of them are not true to themselves. Okay, we are just like trying to feel accepted, in social gathering or on social media or among our friends and family. We are trying to fit in because we have lost that touch, to be immersed in our own thoughts. Okay, remember the time in your childhood when you would just sit for hours and hours just thinking about things or imagination? Why not do that as adults too? Talking to yourself, asking your own guidance, immersing yourself in thoughts, accepting who you truly are, not caring about fitting in or hiding our true feelings. So coming back to introverts and extroverts, I'm an introvert, and I definitely come into this category who enjoys her own company. I love it. Okay, and if you are an introvert, you would definitely agree with me that you love spending time with yourself, you love doing things on your own. But the thing is that the world is always looking down upon us. It's like, oh, why are you so antisocial? Bahar jao, interact karo. I remember when I was a kid, and my dad would find it odd that I don't go down to play. I don't interact a lot, with kids of my age. And I like spending time on my own a lot, like playing on my own, imagining things, imagining I have students and I'm the teacher, and basically not caring that, I need to go there. But my dad would find that odd. Definitely my mom did not care. She was like, let her just be. And that's how the world sees us. It's like, if you don't attend social gatherings, if you are spending too much time on your own, people ask me how I enjoy going to the movies alone or shopping alone, or I have even traveled alone. Not exactly traveled alone, but just to reach to the particular destination, I have traveled alone. So people find that odd. You always need to have someone. So yeah, I don't understand why introverts or people who like spending time on your own is considered odd, weird. You would be surprised, a lot of artists, musicians, they might seem like being in that environment where you are constantly in the public eye, Especially for actors, it's like you're always in the public eye, but you would be surprised to know that a lot of them are introverts. Once their work is done, they would rather go and cuddle with a book or just spend time on their own away from the crowd. Okay, because too much of that social interaction it will be a very overwhelming experience, and we would want to just sit back and spend time on our own to just like be back in the game again. Now, first thing I would like to say is, when you spend time with yourself, you come to know your true thoughts. You come to know your true nature when you talk to yourself. It's a very refreshing experience when you are just there with your own thoughts and trying to understand things. Even when you're reading a book, for example, you are thinking about that book, you're trying to interpret it, you're not really having a discussion with people, but just sitting there with your thoughts, with your opinions, and trying to understand things on your own. Okay, when you talk to yourself, you know what your true feelings are about a certain thing. You listen to your inner voice. It's a fun experience. Try it someday. Another thing is, I think over the last couple of years, I have become more reclusive. Again, like my childhood years more, I think so. It's because this is the real me, and I'm just, I think, trying to be more and more true to myself. Another thing is, when you start spending time with yourself or doing things on your own and enjoy it, you're not going to be dependent on others to do things with you or for you. And somehow I think you don't need others to make us happy. I think the more and more you start spending time with yourself, you would discover there are so many things that you like to do, and you don't have to settle for a particular event or something where you don't want to go. Okay, you actually discover interests which you like. So a few tips I would like to give to people who are not used to spending time on their own and they want to start doing it. Or for example, supposingly you are single after a long time, it can be like in the last couple of years you've been so much dependent on having a boyfriend and doing things with him. Or you are in a new city, for example, and you have not really made new friends yet. You want to do things on your own, enjoy your own company. So these are the tips which might help you. Okay, the first thing is, since a lot of them might have a 9-to-5 job and then you want to come back home and relax, that's the time when it is like your me time. Or for some people it can be that you work from home, okay, and after your working hours, still okay, fine, it's okay that you're spending a lot of time at home, but I think to make it a little refreshing, try and personalize the art and decor and things that would make you happy and pleasant, like for example, artwork or posters that you like, posters of movies or actresses, or inspirational quotes, fake plants, or real plants if you can take care of them in the balcony, or what else, candles, photographs of your parents, or paint your walls, the colors which make you feel more warm and homely, which actually brighten up your mood. So just since that is your space where you are going to spend more time with yourself, just make it more refreshing and positive, jahan se positive vibes aaye. Okay, if you're wondering like why my voice is a little different, it's because I have very slight cold. I will be going to the doctor today to get my medicines for thyroid, so I'm going to get for this cold also. Next thing is, whenever you get really a day off, or that time where you can actually do things, spend time with yourself, do things which you love. Now that doesn't mean just to sit in front of the computer and watch movies, or having the phone in your hand all day or watching TV. It's not bad to watch like one movie or something, but just don't constantly be in front of the screen. Instead, try discovering things which you want to actually do. okay? Maybe you have stopped doing those things, and you should probably pick it up again, or discover more new things, what you would like to do, and basically which will add more value to your life. So listen to your favorite music, then you can meditate, write. Maybe you're good at writing, and you should definitely write a diary, write a blog, write a book, or whatever. Just write, maybe write your thoughts, paint, do adult coloring books, coloring karo adult coloring books पे, या फिर just whatever, go for a swim. Basically try to spend time with yourself, or what the heck, just go for a brunch by yourself. A lot of people even find that odd कि अकेले कैसे खाने का, why not? Next tip is like, it might be possible that while spending time with yourself, you might actually discover something which you've always wanted to do. Try it. Another tip is like, sometimes people feel very inadequate when they are alone or they are by themselves. They are like always feeling that, oh, you are not good enough, or do you have high standards and stuff. You might have some standards, you might have a certain criteria, and that's okay. If you don't want to spend time with someone, or it can be just for dating, or it can be like as a friend also. I think when you grow old, you have a certain standards that you don't want to hang out with people, and it's okay to be on your own. It's okay to not want to spend time with them, or to go out on a date with someone you don't want to go out with. Another tip I would say is, have you ever traveled by train, or say just sat at a restaurant or a cafe alone and just observed? Have you done that ever? It's so much fun just to sit there and observe people. Try to read people's faces. Try to read what a person might be going through. It's fun to see people's mannerisms and stuff, especially if you are a creative person, if you're an actor or writer or someone, it's so much fun because you can actually use these characters, these observations while writing scripts or while performing. Okay, so try it sometime. You can basically do it anywhere, at a park, at a shopping mall. It's fun. Next tip is having self-talk. Every day, whether in the evening or in the mornings, try to talk to yourself. Okay, listen to your thoughts, listen to your inner voice. You're not crazy to do that. It's good. Okay, you would get the best advice from yourself, and it can be not just about advice. It's just like anything, like you read something about a news article and you want to talk to yourself and give your opinion about it. Okay, not bad. Do that. Enjoy doing things yourself, especially if you are someone who has not done these things, like going to a movie alone. Start doing it. I think one of the reasons why I started doing that was definitely because I have been single for a long time. As in single, as in not been in long-term relationships, and of course because of long distance relationships also. So I think I started enjoying doing that, and of course none of my friends live nearby. So if I have friends also who do live or work nearby, I think now, since I have work constantly, I have a specific time. Like I can't go according to my friends' schedules. So what do? You can't be like, oh, I don't have anyone to go, so I'm not going to go. No, I'm a movie buff. I like to watch movies. So definitely I'm going to go when I have the time and not wait for anyone. So that is the reason I started going for movies alone. Now, even for example, for shopping. So my mom, because she has osteoarthritis, so earlier I used to go with my mom a lot for shopping, but now she can't walk. Okay, especially if I have to go to 2-3 shops, if I have to go to mall, if I have to go for street shopping, she can't do that. Walk so much, walk all the way, that whole road ka stretch to all the shops. So I do that on my own, and I don't find it odd. I think it's because I'm an introvert. So if you are an extrovert, you might feel कि you constantly need someone. पहले you know awkward भी लगेगा वो, कैसे अजीब लग रहा है, बाजू में दोनों साइड में couples बैठे हैं मूवी थिएटर में. But it's okay, treat it like, you know, it's a date with yourself. Enjoy. Like some people don't even like eating alone. I don't know why. Like if I want to eat, I'll just get things myself, not wait for someone. भूख लगी है तो मैं तो कहीं पे मैं रोड पे चलते चलते also I can eat. So it's okay. I think it's someone like my mom was, since I think she's an extrovert, she finds it very odd that I go for movies alone. I can eat alone. Sometimes like even when she has gone out and she's been hungry लेकिन उसने नहीं खाया है because she did not have anyone. I'm like, how? Why? You should just eat it. So yeah, पहले odd लगेगा because if you're used to having people around all the time, then it will be. But then after all, you're spending time with yourself. How can it be like boring, or how can it be discomforting? Okay, next tip is sometimes you can come up with really great creative ideas when you're left alone. I remember once, this was I think at a summer camp or some kind of camp where we went. It was for English literature, and you know, in a few seconds or few minutes, you know, they had given something for us to perform. Kuch to tha. I don't remember what it was. I could not think of anything. Okay, we were like 2-3 people in the group, and I was like, I can't. Okay, and after that, anyway, one of the teachers was so mean. I just hated her so much. So yeah, she even made fun of us and stuff. So anyway, once that session was over, I just went down and I cried. So another teacher of mine was like, she was very sweet. She has always been nice. Two of my teachers were really good. So she came and she asked me what happened. I said, you know what, someday I'm going to be in this film industry or creative field, and you know, I'm going to write my own scripts and stuff, and I'm not someone who's spontaneous, you know, and I just did not like that I was not able to come up with that idea or make you know, act out that scene, whatever. So she said it's okay, you know, there are some people who are spontaneous, great for them, but there are some people, or a lot of people, who actually need time, you know, to write a script. Even writers, they don't come up with a book immediately. I felt good after that. So I accepted the fact that I'm not someone who's spontaneous. I'm someone who will take my time. There are times when I have come up with ideas immediately. I think that is the thing with being creative. But there are times when I've needed some time to research, to think, to write, to scratch it, and then maybe come up with a great idea when I'm left alone. So try doing that. You know, if you're used to just having brainstorming sessions, try coming up with a creative idea on your own, you know. Maybe it might be something of a genius. Try doing it, okay? So these are some of the tips I can give, like, you know, because I'm an introvert and I enjoy my own company. So if you are someone who wants to start doing it, you should start right now. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment below and let me know what you think about the video. Are you someone who's an introvert who enjoys her own company, or are you an extrovert who finds it odd to spend time on their own? And please share this video with your friends, and please subscribe if you're liking my channel, my videos. If you want to check out my last video, it's somewhere here. Until next time, it's goodbye from me. Take care.